Hey, hi there, you guys, Gemini. Welcome to your general forecast. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. And remember to check out your moon and rising and Venus sign videos for a more complete picture. My readings, they do meld together. And I really want to thank you guys, Gemini, for supporting my channel. Those likes and subscribes and the comments and those donations, they help me out so very much. Thank you. Today you're going to get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite deck and 1 card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. And the Temperance came out again. Everybody's been getting Temperance, you guys, Gemini. Here's your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. This is the overall theme of the reading, Gemini. Ouch. Heartbreak. The 3 of Swords. Air energy. This is Saturn in Libra. Saturn always blocks and restricts. Saturn has a lot to do with timing and delays. Saturn represents the seat of desire. And there's a change for improvement. You'll need to temper it with patience. And that is what Saturn represents. The 3 of Swords with Saturn in Libra reminds us to try not to let fear stall us. This is a difficult realization. It can be a flash of understanding, and it brings emotional pain, heartbreak. Could be because of a separation or a severance. It may be a painful truth or a difficult loss. It could be loss of trust due to betrayal or those empty promises. Even rejection. Could be losing your job, or it can also be the end of a relationship, or talking about parting ways, a divorce. Maybe there were harsh words and you're not agreeing. It's dark and gloomy, and these hurt feelings are valid, and you're not overreacting. This emotional rawness must be allowed to run its course. You must allow the pain to pass through, because this is necessary for the healing process. Another way to take this energy is the end of some sort of ailment, or a letting go of some way of thinking that is no longer useful. It's not an easy loss, but its release will make room for further growth and maturity. Remember that pain is a strong motivator to change, and when you fix it, you grow. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences, Gemini. This is one of your cards. The Knight of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This can be a message that's rushing in. Its delivery is very swift. It can also be someone who is overly aggressive or even argumentative, or it could be a message of bad news or some kind of mental conflict, or it could be coming in at a bad time. It could be differences of opinion or unwanted news. Yet in this position, there's some restriction and challenge to this energy. It can be a lack of commitment to an idea or a cause. Maybe someone has taken a less aggressive approach. They could be stifling anger, staying silent, refraining from attack. They could be putting on the brakes. Someone might be needing to listen before they charge in because they could come on too strong. They could be reckless or wildness carried to the extreme. This can be deceit because someone does not want a confrontation. Or it could even be they charge someone more powerful and they've been knocked off their horse. It can also represent extravagance. The 3 of Swords with the Knight of Swords is speaking the truth even though it's hurtful. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of, Gemini. Here's one of your cards. The Nine of Swords, air energy. This is Mars in Gemini. This is worry, unfounded anxiety, fear, insomnia, low energy, a need to be patient. It's a preoccupation with a past experience and it's high stress. This could be someone may have some feelings of guilt. They could even be having nightmares or trouble sleeping because they wake up at night and they can't get back to sleep because of all those thoughts racing through your mind. They could feel unworthy or overly fearful or worried about the future. It's being apprehensive and fretful, guilt-ridden. They're worrying and dreading and obsessing. We always need to talk about the problems that we bury. Someone needs to speak up to solve these problems, or it brings regrets and nightmares. The suffering is in the mind. It's a mental torture. And changes need to be made for a better future. These can be ruined plans or health worries. Steps need to be taken to solve problems. Nines represent that you are near the end of your mental ordeal. And these fears need to be addressed. Do not ignore them. Talk it out. And it helps. And you heal. And then you can reach the culmination without overthinking. So talk about what is keeping you up at night. Let it out. Explore the beliefs underlying your fears, but do not rush things. Maintain faith and trust. The Three of Swords with the Nine of Swords is worry and anxiety that's overblown, or it's a heart broken to pieces. Hugs for anybody that resonates with. It's mental and heart-wrenching, mental torture. It passes quickly though, and it may have been blown out of proportion. It could be grief and worry about a separation, or even something medical. Not for everyone. Your fourth card, it's a card of the future, the outcome, the results, and the advice. Here's your prediction, Gemini. Number 10 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Wheel of Fortune. We have two Sagittarius cards here. This card is ruled by Jupiter, which that would be a Sagittarius. It's a change, and it's an unexpected turn of luck, and a new chapter will start, and it has to do with divine timing. This is a karmic change. It's aligning with destiny or fate. It's change and opportunity. And events are going to turn around in some fashion, and now it's beyond your control. Those are the four signs, the four corners of the world, and they're represented by the four fixed signs: Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. They lead us on to the next phase of life. And the Sphinx represents life's riddles. The snake, the tree of knowledge. The dog is the demon, the shadow side. And the wings on the creatures represent stability amidst movement and change. And each holds the law, and it represents wisdom, cycles, cause and effect, karma, luck, and expansion. And the fixed signs, they hold steady toward the inevitable. This is being on a roll and feeling lucky. It's becoming aware of cycles or patterns. The Three of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune is a change of fortune from sorrow and regret to better and brighter. One door closes and another one opens up. It's truth and realization coming to light with full force, and it will bring a good change. Someone may want to try again. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue, this is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this, Gemini. Number 14 of the Major Arcana, Temperance. This is another Sagittarius card, ruled by Jupiter. fire energy. That is the angel Michael of sun and fire. It's adapting and tempering, using patience and compromising, adjusting. It's taking your time to adjust and be accommodating and patient and tolerant, adaptable, moderate, conciliatory. This is working towards win-win solutions and keeping the peace, behaving temperately, feeling content and combining things creatively. It's being modest, healthy, resourceful, and balanced in love. It's integrating opposites, consolidating. It's accepting the good and bad within yourself and making it work. It's finding a balance between two sides and leaving the excesses behind you. It's being a peacemaker. And it's blending and avoiding extremes and finding middle ground. And there is a caution to have patience and wait calmly, even if it seems like nothing is happening. It's drawing emotions in and not overreacting to outside forces. And remembering that divine intent is at work here. So we must be patient while learning how to understand that we're a part of a greater cycle of activity. We need to be cooperative and compromising. So change a little, step back, and see how change works. Seek balance. And slow down because you have all the time you need. The Three of Swords with the Temperance card is solutions found through compromise and patience. It can also be chest pain from pharmaceuticals and healing after surgery. The Knight of Swords with the Nine of Swords. This is worry about the future. It can be a big miscommunication. Someone may be telling you you're wrong about something. It can be irrationally thinking about a situation incorrectly. Someone may have the inability to comprehend another person's viewpoint. The Knight of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. These are circumstances that change dramatically and quickly. The Knight of Swords with the Temperance card is trying to be more sensitive with a blunt communication so it will bring in more harmony. The Nine of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune is fearing the future. It's anxiety over change because you don't know what's going to happen. The Nine of Swords with the Temperance card is a reminder that we are never alone and we are connected to Source always. Relieve your distress with trust and faith. You may feel isolated. The Wheel of Fortune with the Temperance card is a good implementation of plans. It's higher education. Someone that has skill in the fine arts. The fates are spinning an outcome that is better than what you could have created on your own. This can also represent a craftsman, a craftsperson who enjoys making objects to sell. They use materials well. This is a peaceful outcome with long-term effects and a beneficial change that lasts a long time. Here's your Wisdom of the Oracle card by Colette Baron Reed. Card number 47, Go the Distance, Gemini. Card number 47, Go the Distance. Endurance, strength, and the long haul. To bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there's no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Thanks, you guys, Gemini. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you guys out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.